Breaking news out of the NBA. The reigning champs, Oklahoma City Thunder, have locked up Chet Holmgren to a 5-year max contract rookie extension that could pay him as much as $250 million. That's according to ESPN. Holmgren just wrapped up his third pro season, averaging 15 points and 8 rebounds while winning that Larry O.B. in the process. It's another big move for OKC, who have now also signed the reigning MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, to a 4-year, $285 million extension. And looking at the past few years since Chet has been a member of the Thunder, registered the most blocks ever in a Game 7 in the finals with 5 of them. He was on that all-rookie first team in 2024. Remember, of course, he missed that very first year since he was drafted with the foot injury. Averaged 16.1, just under 8 boards, and over 2 blocks per game in 2 seasons with OKC. So the money is flowing, and we are flowing more with James Herbert tapped in with this. And James, first, just your reaction to this deal and doing that max rookie contract extension.
Yeah, I mean, I think Chet Holmgren earned this. The Thunder coming off a championship. He is already one of the best defensive big men in the NBA, and I think this is the Thunder betting on Holmgren's talent and skills on the offensive end as well. I mean, this is a supremely talented offensive player. There aren't many guys his size that can do what he does with the ball and can also stretch the floor like Holmgren does. I think their view on this, if they're paying him this contract, is that he has the potential to be a perennial all-star type player.
Yeah, when you look at it and you feel, okay, yeah, maybe he has that bag to become an all-star, but durability-wise, he's played in only 40% of his game since coming in to the league as that number 2 overall pick back in 2022. So as it stands now with Holmgren, do you feel like there's durability concerns?
It's definitely a concern. I mean, you don't like that 40% number that you mentioned, but evidently the Thunder were not too concerned about that to make this kind of investment in him. I mean, I think they look at how he's worked back from those injuries, how quickly he's kind of integrated himself into the team. Even this year, like, it was a complicated season for Chet Holmgren in that he missed so much time, and that he had to learn sort of a new position with Isaiah Hartenstein on the floor with him, and them not really having much time at all during the regular season to figure out how to work together. I was really impressed with how the Thunder kind of adapted to playing completely different styles, sometimes with Chet as the lone big man, a lot of the time with Isaiah Hartenstein as the lone big man, and then a totally different look with the two of those guys playing together. But again, I think this is a bet on Holmgren's talent when he is healthy. The fact that they can take this 7'1" guy and sort of play him like a wing offensively, which was what they did, especially with Hartenstein on the floor this year. That tells you what the upside that they see in him.
Yeah, Chet maybe just now starting to reach the surface of what his potential is. And now he's under contract. SGA's under contract with his new deal. So that's 2 of OKC's big 3 who have now signed, sealed, and been delivered. Next up is J-Dub. Where does this leave him?
Yeah, I would be surprised if J-Dub does not also sign basically the same extension as Holmgren did at some point this offseason. Look, he is already an all-star caliber two-way player. You saw him drop 40 in the finals. I mean, he played through injury. We're only learning just now the extent of it, right? I mean, Sam Presti mentioned it in his end-of-season press conference. J-Dub himself put out a video, I believe yesterday, kind of detailing exactly what he was going through. I mean, the Thunder love their young core, so it would shock me if they didn't come to effectively the same conclusion with J-Dub, that he was worth paying as much as they're allowed to under the constraints of the salary cap.
So then if we give 40 to J-Dub, 40 to Chet, 40 to SGA, that's $120 million there. How do you figure this out later on down the road for other pieces if you want to sign them? I'm thinking Isaiah Hartenstein, I'm thinking Lou Dort, or just constructing a team in today's landscape with all that money being given to 3 guys.
Yeah, well, the Thunder are in an unprecedented position in that they are this young, this good, and also have this much financial flexibility in the future. When you look at some of the contracts that they've signed descending deals. They've signed deals with guys where they front-loaded the contracts. They're in interesting spot, right? Because every team that has these high-paid players at the top of their payroll, they're going to have to figure out kind of, ways to tweak things around the edges. And I think the Thunder, they are going to have to change some of their role players in the coming years. They're not at that point yet. Like, these extensions all have to kick in for that to really matter. So I don't anticipate the team looking much different next year. In fact, if anything, it'll be better. I mean, they're going to have Topic on the roster. That's the guy they drafted in the lottery last year that was hurt the entire season. He's playing in Summer League right now. But as they move forward, I mean, they're going to have to use some of the draft capital that they have to make other trades, make other moves. But I think Sam Presti has just done an incredible job setting them up with a bunch of really good contracts that are going to have a lot of trade value and kind of building in outs, like whether it's team options, whether it's drafting guys that could potentially replace others on the roster. They drafted a big man, Thomas Sorber, this year that, I mean, if they have to lose, say, Isaiah Hartenstein in the coming years, could just slot in there as a center. We'll see how all of that develops, but I do believe Oklahoma City has taken the new CBA into account when making all the various different moves that they've made over the past few years.
Yeah, certainly sounds good in theory. We'll see how it translates to actually winning games out there on the court, and if Sam Presti can do it again and construct another winner. James Herbert, thank you so much, talking all things NBA when it comes to the Thunder and all the new money headed over to the way of Chet Holmgren. And the money is just flowing for that big three in terms of SGA and Chet Holmgren, which leads you to think, okay, J-Dub should be next. Just 6.6 mils what he's due 2025, 2026 after that restricted free agent. So he could be on the way to getting a payday as well in OKC.
It's been brought to my attention. I need to ask you why you're at a baseball field right now. What's going on?
Okay, so we're doing a remote today in rural Bolivar, Ohio. We're at the Mazzarelli Baseball Academy / Massa Mia Italian restaurant. They're really good Italian food. Candy, you'd be all over them. I last year I tried to just throw a glove on and catch a fly ball and miserably failed. So I've been training for the last year, and I'm nervous, but I'm going to try to catch a fungo today out in right field. I've got one ball, I've got one shot, I've got one opportunity to come up clutch. Guys, wish me luck, because I was not born with a great deal of athletic ability. So
yeah, I'm watching the video from last year, Aaron. It's not impressive. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not. I will do an impressive show, but I cannot make any guarantees of how this catch is going to go. So
you got
wish
this.
Me luck, guys. I need it.
Can of corn, you got this. We believe in you.
Thanks.
Speak for yourself. I don't believe in him at all. I've seen that video. All of America seen that video. I'm sorry, Hammer. I can ride with you on a lot of things, but you catching a fly ball today ain't one of them, bruh.